Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge, and today we have Russia's wild tiger. Just one. Okay, it's actually many tigers, but that wasn't always the case. Before I get to that, though, this is from 2022, so it's brand new. It's 44 minutes long. It's just a single whole documentary from National Geographic, and it's narrated by Salvatore Vecchio. Yeah, so he comes in here talking about the tigers and where they live, and mainly it's Siberia, eastern Russia, all the way down like that sort of a bit of a peninsula kind of thing that leads to Vladivostok. That area. It's the tigers roam in a preserve that was made for them because it wasn't always that way. Many years ago, many decades ago, I should say, they were hunted pretty much to extinction for their valuable coats and their bones and whatever else people decided to use them for, just to put them on display. There was probably down to 30 tigers left at one point before they created the preserve and helped them get back on their feet. And so you get to see that story for the most part. They explain it, what went on, what led to that, and how they came back. And he speaks in the voice of a narrator who's outside the situation. Like he's just telling you what those tigers are all about, where they live, what's going on with them. And then he switches his voice to being the voice of one of the tigers. He doesn't make a funny voice like, I'm a tiger. He doesn't do that, but he's like, when he talks about the specific tiger, probably that one, he's just like, well, I am this and I do that, and that's my mate over there, and there's my son over there, and like he's speaking as if he's one of the tigers, and that was a little bit jarring. Maybe I didn't hear it exactly at first, and it just bothered me once I found out, once I figured it out. But yeah, it was still a little bit weird. A little bit weird. Either way, it gives it. I learned a little bit about tigers. I learned that their group is called a streak. I didn't know that. Maybe you did. Good for you. But for the most part, it's your standard documentary, animal nature documentary, in National Geographic, as broadcast on Disney Plus. So yeah, if that's your thing, this is totally your thing. If you want to see tigers spraying their territory, there's that. You want to see how big the poop is? You can see that. You want to see them tear apart another smaller animal? Yeah, there's a couple of those scenes. So yeah, it's a unflinching for the most part. They don't get like gory. They don't like bathe in the blood kind of situation. Like, oh, what a great kill that was. They don't do that. But it's still, it's animals. It's wild. I didn't even do my hair today. I just sort of I knew it was gonna be wild, so I just put nothing in it. Just patted it down, as it probably looks like that all the time. Anyway, yeah, if this is your kind of thing, yeah, go for it. This is not the kind of thing I would have picked out myself personally. Their tigers are great, but I like their cereal. But beyond that, I really am not gonna be hunting down, pardon the expression, tiger documentaries. And by the way, there is a sequence in here in modern day where the tigers do have to, or a certain tiger has to face off against man, because not only they are conservationists and they're watching the land, well, when the tigers enter human territory, which human territory has been pretty much encroaching on tiger territory for many years, sometimes paths cross. And thankfully, this time, while there are still many poachers out there, the people who are in charge of keeping both humans and tigers safe go into the woods with a tranq gun and distraction flares and everything else in order to safely move any dangerous tigers. One was caught like killing dogs. Don't want to hear that dog squeal again. They play it at least twice, and it's heartbreaking. But so yeah, they do their best to move the tiger out of a dangerous situation and to safety, and so they can grow. So yeah, it's interesting, but again, got to be into it. I'm pretty sure for you to want to do it. Yeah, want to really watch this. So go for it. That's your thing. All right, let's pick tomorrow's episode.
$399.
$3.99. I wait for her to say it. So, all right. And I thought I had this open and it closed since I last checked it. Anyway, how's your day? I watched a tiger documentary. $3.99 is the number. And what are we learning here? It's another documentary. Sort of. But it's very Disney. I don't know if this is still on here or not. I imagine it would still be, but we'll see. If not, we'll come back and I'll check it again. But we squeezed right in there between Secrets of the Zoo and Shark Attacks. So we've seen plenty of those. This time we get Shanghai Disney Resort opening gala. Yeah. So like big party documentary. I don't know how long it is. I doubt it's many episodes. I imagine it's just one episode of big party. It's open and see how it goes. We'll watch it tomorrow. Disney Shanghai something something something. Disney Shanghai Disney Resort Grand Opening Gala on the next Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. I'll see you back here tomorrow.